Hello and welcome back to another episode. Sorry I've been gone for it's probably been about a month since I put out my last episode. But I've been busy and but I'm excited to be back and share some things with you guys. Today's episode, I would like to talk about something that I've pretty much struggled with my whole adult life, and that's being obese and how I've struggled with it and how I'm trying to to take care of it and take care of myself as well, so I can be healthy and be able to do things with my family. Because I think that's one of the things that has really hurt me the most is after for say after work or after on the weekends I don't really want to do anything. So one of my goals is to get healthy, and then one of my other goals is to do more with my family. Excuse me. So like I said, I pretty much struggled with obesity my whole adult life. Right at about puberty, I started gaining weight. And after high school, I was able to do a really good job of losing weight and keeping it off for quite a few years. And then it wasn't until I got laid off back in 2009 that I pretty much let myself go, and that's when I gained a lot of weight. Then it was just been a battle of like a yo-yoing back and forth at certain times, and getting discouraged. But one of the things that I'm trying to notice now is um, is the way that I think I know for me, I know that I look at food. Um, in the situation I am now, and that'll be another episode. But um, eating food are you don't look at food the same. Like my goal is to get to look at food as fuel and not to look at it as um, my comfort or I mean, it's kind of hard to say, but just something like I need it, or I'm sorry, like I want it, and because certain things that I look at that it feels like that I have to have, my mind is not satisfied unless I have it, and I don't think that should be the case. I know for me, if I'm not satisfied, then doesn't matter what I eat or how good I eat, I have to have that to fulfill it, and I'm working my best to be able to get away from that, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job right now, and hopefully I can stay focused. I think the biggest thing with it is definitely a mental part of it, and you you might not be physically hungry, but mentally hungry is probably the biggest part for me, and just trying to set my mind right into I guess it kind of be like a detox because I know that I need food for fuel and I don't need it for pleasure. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to step away, and I'm hoping I, and I do feel like what I'm doing now is definitely going to help me out with that. But I think for a lot of people, I think that being obese is definitely one of the hardest things that we've had to deal with, or I know that for me that I've had to deal with. Um, you know, Mainly for health concerns. Um, I was told last year that if I kept going down this road, that I'd probably have a heart attack by the time I was 40, and that's not too far away from me. So when that happened, I tried to find ways for me to lose weight, and again, it was a yo-yo effect, or I could do it for a little while, and and then I would just fall off. So I made the decision now to get to do what I've done, and it's definitely made me realize a lot of things, and it's definitely has helped me out. It's been tough, but it's been good because now I can't just go out and satisfy myself. I have to deal with it, and um, I have to make better choices. So I think along those lines, it's definitely going to be a task, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing it because I don't want to be you know, there's goals that I want to do that I've been wanting to do for a long time, especially with my kids, and my kids ask me to do stuff. So I want to be able to do those things with my kids, and for them to enjoy me and me to enjoy them. I don't want to have any regrets with my kids. So I think being doing this, doing making this choice is definitely gonna be more beneficial for me, and then in the long run for my family. So that's like I said, that's gonna be another episode. But for now, for now, I just want to talk about how I feel and how making uh, making my food choices make me feel. Because before, you're only satisfied when you had that for a short amount of time. Then your body just felt like crap. Like there'd be times where I'd want to go eat somewhere or go eat something, or and then I would feel good for that second, but then feel like crap, and then and then ultimately I would just gain more and more weight, and I don't want that anymore. I want to teach myself about food and nutrients and my supplements, my intake, and I think that I think I think that's the main goal. Like I wish that I had what it took, like to be able to make that decision. But teaching myself now, I mean, it's definitely going to be a task, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And not only just making those changes for myself, but again for my family and helping them make the right choices because I do believe it's very important. Um, that's why I know this country is the most obese country in the world. Because our food, whatever is in it, the taste of it, it's it's definitely different from other countries, and I wish I was smarter in the fact that I would about making my food choices. But I think that if I can get down to making my food choices just based off of fuel instead of just pleasure, I think that I know for me that'd be a night and day difference, and that's one of the things that I'm working on right now. And as soon as I get a hold of it, and I'm able to make those changes for me, then I definitely want it to be for my family as well. 'Cause I know there's still good tasting food out there that you can do that are healthy, and I just gotta get it done and be able to do it and make it and do it. But another thing is fast food. Fast food for me was like one of the things that I would eat pretty commonly. Not all the time, but um, even now in the situation that I'm in, I still like, oh man, when the time is right, I can eat this. But then I'm trying to teach myself like, no, 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 that's not what this is about. This is not about when the time's right or later on down the road I can eat it. This is about eating healthy all the time. Um, and still it, it's there. It's always there. I'm always thinking about it, and I'm trying to make myself deal with it. And it's definitely been tough for me. Uh, but again, after I have those thoughts of eating a certain thing, then I come back to now where I'm at, and and then I feel better because just trying to pull myself together and teach myself that eating healthy is is definitely the way to go. I don't. I want to be able to, like I said, to be around for a long time for my kids and for me. Um, I and again, I want to just train my kids better. This whole pandemic, and we haven't really done much outside of the house. I think it hasn't benefit. I know it probably hasn't benefited anybody, but not being outside or doing things that we used to definitely isn't good for our health. And so I want to be able to do what I can for my kids that that do what we can at home type thing, and then hopefully by the end of the year, I guess this will be over, or next year sometime this soon this will be over when we can go back to whatever our normal life is, and definitely making these changes or what I want to do for the long run. I mean, my middle son and I have talked many times about being able to do stuff together and go out hiking, and he wants to go on an overnight backpacking trip, and there's no way I could have done that right now. I mean, I've done it before, when I was younger, so I mean I know what I need to do, but I wouldn't make it. Being 267 pounds and going out on an overnight backpacking trip would not happen. I mean, I couldn't. There's no physical way that I probably could do it. I could probably do it for a little while, but there wouldn't be much left of me by the time I got to a place. So making this life change decision for the better is definitely. Uh, I will be able to definitely do that. I'll be able to go hunting. My oldest son and I went hunting back in uh, 2017, and I know that he still wants to do it, and we want to be able to go out and do that together. And that's a big thing for me because I want to teach all my kids how to hunt if they want to. And it's just being outside is definitely takes you to a whole nother place, than being cooped up in your house. So things like that are what I want to get to, with my wife, my kids, and making better decisions and being able to do things like that. Because, like I said, right now, I can go camping, but I can't do much else. So, trying to get a grasp of my eating is what I'm doing now, and what I'm trying to make better choices for myself. And like again, I feel like I'm down the a good road, the right path, and I hope that I can continue on doing it. And I hope that everybody is able to make changes to better themselves too, because I mean it's important. Um, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody. So I think making the right choices for yourself will ultimately lead for you help making better choices for your family, and I really believe that. So with that being said, just want to say thank you for listening. Please subscribe if you can, like my page. I would appreciate it very much. And if you have anything you want to say, comment below and we can talk about it because I think this is a very important subject. Is our own health. We got to take care of ourselves. We really do. And I struggled with it. I'm struggling with it now, and I'm just trying to make better choices for me. So just want to say thank you, and I appreciate it.